Guys, I made a mistake. A mistake that I should not have fallen victim to, but did. But to understand this mistake, we need to go back to the beginning of September. You see, each month, there's a selection of games on Game Pass that leave the service in the middle of the month. And in this particular instance, in the middle of September, Paw Patrol Grand Prix was one such game. Seeing this game on the list, my immediate thoughts were, oh cool, a game for literal babies. That's going to be some easy gamer score, and I have zero shame, let's do it. But then I did a little bit of research, and saw this game for infants only has a 5% completion from players on TA, and the game only has 15 achievements, which was just weird. So I decided to give it a go. How bad could it be? Starting the game then, we start with the tutorial, where we see that this game is an extremely basic version of Mario Kart. And in this tutorial is where we run into our first issue with this game, and that's the speed of the karts. This is it. This is the top speed. I mean, there's a tiny bit more speed with the drift boosts, which is cool that they added that to the game, but that wasn't something that they tell you in this tutorial. And there's also boost pads. But for the most part, this is how fast you'll be going for a majority of the time. Because, unlike Mario Kart, there aren't different classes and such. It's just this. We then get our first achievement in the game for using a skill for the first time, unlocking the achievement, A Different Strategy.
Trap. Pick one up now. You can see which one you collected in the box at the top left. Use it with this command. There are different types of
These skills are different power-ups that each character has, and eventually I would have to use every skill in the game and every power-up to unlock another achievement. But we are ways away from that. Shortly thereafter, I got my second achievement, a new driver, for completing the tutorial.
Alright, now you know everything you need. We are ready to go, go, go. Paw Patrol, to the race. Race.
This brought me to what would be the absolute bane of my existence in this game, and where a majority of my time with this game would be spent, the adventure mode. This is the other issue with this game. The adventure mode is 17 races long. Combine that with the speed, and you are looking at an absolute slog of awful. There is a slight story behind it. Basically, they are holding races to see who will be named best pub. Also, this other mayor from a different city attempts to make your life worse by throwing traps, but honestly, it doesn't add anything, because he's only on half of the tracks. So after I did my first race, I got 2 more achievements. Just Getting Started for winning the first race in adventure mode, and First Win for winning my first race.
Wow. Great job. You've unlocked the next race.
Making my way through the shit, eventually I got my next achievement, Booster, for hitting my 30th boost pad.
Oh no! Yeah!
And by my 10th race in the mode, I unlocked all the characters, unlocking the achievement, Every Pup is the Best Pup. Which, what is even the point of locking characters if by the 10th race in this fucking game, I have already unlocked everyone? Where's the sense of progression in that?
Check out those ramps. Looks fun.
I then got my next achievement, Unstoppable, for winning my 10th race.
Yeah! Great job! You've unlocked the next race. Next race.
And at the end of the slog, I got 2 more achievements. Hero's Journey for just finishing the adventure mode, and Unbeatable for winning every race in the adventure mode.
Wow!
At this point, you may be thinking to yourself, he made it through the adventure mode, he doesn't have to go back to it. Well, you'd be wrong, because I had to do the adventure mode 9 more times. That's right, for this completion, you have to win the adventure mode a total of 10 times, meaning you have to do a total of 170 races of this slow-ass racing. And I didn't even mention the 2 power-ups that do the exact same thing and slow you down. That became another problem I had with this game. It actively was making the grind longer by making me slower. Now, at this point, I just wanted to take a break from the shit. I wanted to do a quick co-op game, pop the next achievement, Challenger, for winning a co-op race.
Woohoo! Wow!
And if you can believe it, that would throw up another issue for me later down the road. But I'll explain that roadblock when we get to it. Now with the short detour over, it was back to the adventure mode, where after winning 13 more races, I unlocked the Let's Do It achievement for winning my 30th race.
Okay. These pups are on a roll. Great job! You've unlocked the next race. Next race.
This competition is getting...
Oh, yes. Come on, pups.
So, at this point, having done 2 adventures and staring down the barrel of doing 8 more adventure modes, I decided it was time to get the last split screen achievement. Now remember how I said there was an issue? Well, that's where this comes into play, because the developers of this game made the genius decision to not only put an achievement in the game where you would have to have 4 controllers, but also make it so you couldn't use guest accounts to get it. You actually would need 4 accounts on your Xbox. So while I had my alt account, I still had to create 2 more alt accounts in order to get this achievement, Win with Friends.
Sky wins. I'll try again. Hooray! Dude, totally.
This left me with only 3 more achievements, and the next one would come over a day later, where I had used every skill in the game and got the achievement called Master. Then, in my final run, I had unlocked the penultimate achievement, Collector, for collecting all the aesthetic items in the game. And I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit relieving to unlock that one, because those basically unlocked at random, and I wasn't sure when they were going to pop.
Dino boost. I dino dig this. Great job! You've unlocked the next race. Next race.
And now we are on to the final one, the final achievement for this absolutely grindy game. And after 170 races, I had done it. I had won an adventure with every single character and got the achievement, A Sky Full of Stars, completing the game and getting the full 1000 gamer score.
Wow, I'm at the top.
Congratulations! You're
Guys, don't do this game. Flat out, it has to be one of the most boring games I had done in quite some time. And if not for the fact that it was leaving Game Pass, and I, like an idiot, saw it was a game for fetuses, and just wanted the easy gamer score, I most likely wouldn't have given it a second look. I think it would have been nice if they would have had the carts have different stats, instead of all driving the same. That way, it spiced things up a bit, and it actually challenged the player to adapt to their cart. Also, making them faster would have been nice as well. As for the adventure mode, yeah, that mode sucked. Imagine having to do the same 17 courses over and over in the same exact order every single time. I think that again, it would have been nice if each character had a certain set of tracks for their own adventure with their own storyline. That would have been more entertaining. I will give them this though. This game looks weirdly good. And if you had the road textures being reflective when they're wet or made of ice, as well as pretty decent lighting on your bingo card, good for you, because I sure didn't. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this game. If you like what you saw, please consider giving a like and subscribing and all that jazz. Also, follow me on Twitch where I want to do more streams. And lastly, if you have any games you want to see me try, then go ahead and leave a comment below. Well, that's all I got. Bye.